Hey everyone. This week I want to talk about drone photography, especially considering the time of the year that we're in. Now, as I record this podcast, we're looking at having a winter storm come through. And that plus the incredible cold last night, we got to 11 degrees below zero, leads me to want to put out a podcast here about how you deal with drones this time of year. Now, first of all, the first thing to remember here is batteries will discharge faster in the cold. It's just the way they are. They are not going to operate as efficiently in the cold as they would otherwise. I have a series of battery-operated cameras, and I know that they suffer in the cold weather. As a matter of fact, they'll even pop up alerts to say, hey, it's cold, I'm going to lose my batteries. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. Second thing to keep in mind is always have more than one battery for your drone. For both the first reason, that the cold will sap the life out of your battery faster, but the second reason is we've got a storm coming through, right? But everything right now at ground level is maybe a mile an hour. But what is that up where you're going to fly? Now, there was a YouTuber who talked about how he lost a drone because he flew it up into high winds. If you have clouds that you can see, which obviously you can't fly your drone up into the clouds, but it'll give you a little bit of an indication if the clouds are high enough. You might be able to detect a little bit of movement. Otherwise, you might not know what the conditions are above you. So the best thing to do is not say, hey, I want to go up to 400 feet and take these great photographs. If you're going to be at a height like 400 feet, you have no way of knowing what the weather's like up there, right? You have no idea what the wind's like up there. If there's a storm coming through, it could change the entire dynamic of what things are like. It might be worse for you on the ground than it is higher up. You don't know. So what you do is gradually bring your drone up, right? Keep an eye on how much the drone has to fight where it is. So it could be perfectly calm where you are. The drone's going up. Everything looks okay. But then you notice the battery's starting to dip, right? More than it should. And you watch your drone, which you should be doing anyway, and you notice that it's stabilizing itself. Well, at that point, you know that the wind is higher where that drone currently is. Now, going up a little higher, you might get out of it, right? It might be a band of inversion going through there that's causing the wind where it is right now. Then again, it might get worse as you go up, where the turbulence you're seeing now is caused by turbulence higher up that's just kind of pulling this along below it. But by having two sets of batteries, you can do these tests and see what the weather's like. And if everything's good, you're all set. If it isn't, but you still want to shoot, you can bring the drone down and swap it with another battery, knowing what the height is that you can fly at. So you go up to 100 feet, everything's cool. You go up to 200 feet, it's starting to get a little buffeted. You go up to 300, no, you're in a bad spot. And I wouldn't go 100 feet at a time, personally. I would bring it up slowly and keep an eye on the drone the entire flight up, but stop at certain areas. You know, go up 10 feet, stop. Go up another 10 feet, stop. So you're at 100 feet, you're at 110, 120, everything looks okay, go to 130. Everything looks okay, maybe go to 150. Everything's still okay, maybe bring it up to 170 and see what you're seeing. And bring it up slowly. Now you've got the second battery, so it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do this initial test because you've got another battery on hand, or two or three, that you can just pop in the drone. So you don't have to worry about your shooting time. You run this simple test, everything looks okay, and you want to do a full shoot, bring the drone down, swap in the new battery, put the drone up. If you've got a charger that you can use right away, put that old battery into a charger for a little bit and let it top off so that you can keep cycling it. but that way it allows you to see what's going on up there where you just don't know. And again, always fly into the wind if you're going to be doing a fly out, right? So if you're going to fly out from yourself, you don't want the wind at your back. You don't want the wind pushing the drone, because when the drone has to come back, it has to fight its way through that wind to get back to you. The battery's going to drain a lot faster. You can do it, obviously, if you have to, but just remember that if you've got a good tailwind, all right, and you're flying out, don't go to 50% battery. Don't go to 30% battery. All right, go to maybe 25% battery. You get down to 75% on your battery there, you're going to turn it around and come back because you've burned 25% of your battery. Turn around, bring it back. That should give you more than enough to bring the thing home, depending upon the wind. If it's a really strong gust, bring that thing down as fast as you can and fly it back to you, because that gust is going to make the drone have to stabilize more, burning more battery. If it's cold already and you've got that wind chill coming at it, it's going to drain the battery even faster. And you got to bring it back. And if the air is bad up at 100 feet, but it's not at 50, bring it down to 50. Fly it back. It's bad at 200, bring it down to 100. Fly it back. Do not, under any circumstance, use the fly home button. The reason for that is if you look at what your return home does, it usually takes the drone and pops it up to like 200-300 feet. That's where you don't want to be. As soon as you hit that fly home button, which could be a pain to try to cancel, it's going to fly up into that danger zone of air and then try to fly home to you. Not a good situation. So when you're flying, especially if it looks like there's any kind of storms in the area, remember that the air that's around you is not like the air above you. And always remember what the temperature is going to do to that battery, right? What the weather is going to do to that battery. And again, you get changes in air density too with the differences in temperature, differences in humidity. Can change the air and change how well your drone performs, how efficiently it's going to perform on the battery. So always keep that in mind. So you want to fly kind of like a little test, right? Just to make sure that everything's going to go the way you want it to before you put the drone up. Because the last thing you want to do is have the drone crash, or worse, just fly off someplace. That the wind takes it, it can't fight itself against the wind, and the wind's going to take it wherever it's going to take it, and you have no idea where your drone's gone to. Not only is it going to crash because the battery's going to burn out, but it's going to be somewhere away from you. And again, these lithium batteries are a fire hazard if they rupture. And if that comes down and ruptures and water gets inside and starts a chain reaction to it, you're going to be responsible for the damage caused by your drone. So it's better off in all circumstances. You don't cause any damage. You don't lose your drone. You don't have to have your insurance company pay for this stuff. If you make sure that you just run a little test flight